welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with you with my promised Dollar General penny shopping haul from this past Tuesday. It was somewhat of a super Tuesday. If you know anything about penny shopping, we had 3 penny lists, which is kind of unheard of, so definitely thought, I haven't done it in a while, let's step in and give it a go. We managed to get 93 penny items in total, which is crazy and definitely not expected. We were quite strapped for time, so we actually only went to one store. We had the potential, obviously, to go to a lot of stores. We live in the south and there's probably like 20 different Dollar Generals in like an hour radius, if not more. So definitely shocked, surprised and grateful that we managed to get as much as we did just in the one trip, because we've never ever got this much from penny shopping. I did just want to go over briefly the items that were on the penny lists, although there is a lot more information out there if you kind of are new to penny shopping, and this is not the video for that. I definitely am not a pro at this by any means, and so there's lots more videos out there that are definitely going to be more informational on how to get started in penny shopping than I can teach you today. This isn't necessarily a haul of just to show you exactly what I got. It's for the reason really that I like to watch people's penny shopping hauls, because it allows me to have a visual of the items that I may be able to see in the store. I know sometimes it can be quite chaotic going into a Dollar General, and it can be quite overwhelming and you don't really know where to start. So if you've had a look at items that are on the penny list and visually seeing what they look like, it can definitely be helpful when you're in the store and you're trying to find items that kind of match the bill. So yeah, I'm gonna go through everything. I got 93 penny items. Obviously you've probably seen that by the title itself. I'm gonna briefly go over the items that were on the penny list, or list should I say, and it was from this last Tuesday, which was the 12th of November. So it was yellow dot apparel, shoes and accessories, white dot apparel, shoes and accessories, green dot home items, swim and summer toys, beach towels, seeds, lawn and garden. There was quite a few exclusions that people had already figured out. However, Miracle-Gro is on this, and I'm going to show you in a minute that we actually got Miracle-Gro for a penny. So not all the exclusions are for every location, and it can be quite hit or miss. I know a lot of people were saying with the yellow dot apparel, it seemed like it was everything, but in some locations certain items were actually ringing up full price. And we actually were quite strapped for time, which I think I just mentioned before there, because we only went to one store. But there is actually a Dollar General app now where you can scan the items and you can definitively see whether they're going to be a cent or not. I think I keep saying $1. If I've said $1 before, excuse me, I meant a cent or a penny. But there is a Dollar General app now where you're actually able to scan in store, which wasn't available last year when I was doing it, and so obviously that's much more helpful. I didn't use it on this occasion because I just didn't have the time to, and I thought basically everything, I believed everything was going to be a penny, and 93 out of 95 items were. So luckily I've got the receipt, and so obviously I can take those 2 full price items back. And if you are new to penny shopping, obviously don't worry. Technically you don't want to kind of get into the habit of doing that, but technically you can take items back that are full price anyway. That's kind of what the receipt's there for, right? So yeah, just to briefly mention that. So those were the items that were on the penny list. I'll put more of those items down in the description box below if anybody is interested. But I really just want to kind of get on with the haul and show you kind of the things you want to look out for in the penny list this week. And because there was literally thousands of items that could potentially be a penny, because it was a lot of the apparel and there was just so many different yellow dot and white dot items that could be different depending on the store and location that you go to. I just kind of want to give you an idea of what you could possibly be looking for, and then after we've done the clothing I will move on to the garden items that I found. I found a lot of wind chimes, which is quite funny, but I will be going through those, and that's basically mostly what I did find. So quickly, just before we begin, I know a lot of people like to see the receipt. This is our receipt, so this is all of the penny items that we found, and obviously it goes on and on and on and on. You can see here all of the items. Well, it says the regular price, and then below it shows that they're all ringing up for a penny. And the only reason our receipt didn't come to 93 cents was because there was 2 items on it, and those were the items that I just mentioned that we're going to be taking back. But there was actually 2 full price items on there that we've highlighted and we've already found that were $7 each. So our total or subtotal did come to $14.93. It should have obviously only come to 93 cents. That is what a penny receipt looks like. Pretty long. Alright, so let's jump into our first item, and like I said, I am going to do the clothing first. I've already taken it out of the bags just so that you don't hear me crinkling around in them, because we already have the rain outside because I'm filming a lot of videos on the same day, so hopefully again that's not too distracting, but I don't want any other noise in the video as well if we can help it. So let's begin. Obviously this is the spring summer 19 for most of the yellow dot apparel. I think all of it, to be honest. So essentially I just want to show you what a tag will look like, and the tag will be mainly the same for the kids items, the men's items and the women's items. It really won't make that much of a difference. You're looking for the yellow dot at the top, and you're also looking for something that says spring summer 19. Hopefully that's in focus. So it should say SS19 or something of the like, especially for the yellow dot I found. And that basically is almost 100% saying that it's a penny. So that's what you're looking out for. With it being spring summer, obviously a lot of the items are going to be seasonally specific. So a lot of vest tops, a lot of shorts. So I do apologise if it's quite repetitive. But again, just kind of focusing on some of the items that you might want to look for in the store. If there's any patterns or standout prints, they'll probably stay in your head anyway. But yeah, so simple black vest we got there. And just to reiterate, all of this came to 93 cents. So for something like this is like an oversized t-shirt dress. It's actually really, really nice quality. Let's see here. This was originally $10 and we got it for a penny. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So again, this is the yellow dot, and it also says, if I can bring that up here, spring summer 19. So it pretty much works for everything. And a lot of people ask me actually, like, what do you think of the quality of the Dollar General items? And I would say if you're gonna get them for a penny, you really can't go wrong. You know, that's amazing in itself. And I would say, even for the original price of the clothes, really the quality isn't that bad at all. And I would have thought totally different before I did penny shopping in the Dollar General, but it's actually not that bad. That's not to say that I would wear all of these items. A lot of the items I will be donating. There might be family and friends that would fit into some of the items and like the items, and so they'll pick between them as well. These are fantastic items to donate to like women's shelters and charities, especially around this time of the year. So definitely bear that in mind. I know a lot of people ask, well, what are you going to do with all of this stuff? And so that's what we would usually do with the items, you know. So there's all sorts of things that you can do to give back when you do things like this, especially when the price is, I mean, it's practically free. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at these items. So this is a really nice bed shirt. It says don't disturb, and it's got a sloth there. We have, this is a good comparison, that obviously those were the women's clothes, and then this is a girl's t-shirt, and that says you got this, girl. And again, just so you can see, this is a yellow dot clothing item, and it also has spring summer 19 on there as well. So anything that is yellow dot and spring summer 19 is something that you can be looking out for. And I do want to go relatively fast at this point, just because there is a lot to get through. So this is a little bit different. These are going to be jersey tie-dye they're not really leggings, are they? They're almost like joggers or like sleep pajamas or something like that. So tie-dye print. These are from the White Dot. So it's White Dot apparel, shoes and accessories. So as you can see there, this is White Dot, and on this occasion this is spring summer 19. But it doesn't necessarily, for the White Dot I saw, have to say spring summer 19. So you've got some tie-dye joggers. Then we're moving swiftly onto the men's collection. This is totally random how I'm showing you it. So they are these men's shorts. They have like a camo pattern down the side. And these are actually from Mossy Oak, which I think is like an outdoor wear brand. So they do actually sometimes carry quite well-known brands at the Dollar General as well. And again, just for a highlight of the men's, that's a yellow dot, and it's also got Spring Summer 19 there as well. Everything's all wrapped up together. Oh, I think this may be 2 pieces. Yes, 2 pieces. So this actually comes, if you can see there, it comes with these sleep joggers which have love around the top, and it also has the matching pyjama top. I'm hoping you can see that. And this is a white dot as well. On this occasion this is Spring Summer 19, but some of the ones that I will be showing you aren't necessarily Spring Summer 19, so bear that in mind with the white dot. And then we have this t-shirt as well. This is a men's t-shirt. And this one is white dot as well, but on this occasion it's actually Spring Summer 18. Okay, so definitely when you're looking for white dot, it's not necessarily from this year. We then have this t-shirt. We have this boys t-shirt or jersey. I don't think I've given you the boys example yet, but essentially exactly the same thing. That's a yellow dot, and it also says Spring Summer 19. So now I'm just going to literally be going through the items because I think I've shown you quite a few different examples there.
So there's this striped top as well. We have these boys shorts, and a lot of the shorts, this isn't one of them, but it's called Zone Pro, I believe, or Pro Zone. That's going to be a brand that you're going to be looking out for. We have these little biker shorts. We have these. We have these boy shorts, and this is one to look out for actually, because you'll see in a minute with these boy shorts that have the moisture wicking fabric and then the 2 stripes down the side. This seems to be a repeater, I was going to say a repeat offender there, but one that kind of keeps coming up as being a penny. There's this really cute toddler boys t-shirt that says super ready for bed, and it's got a Ninja Turtle on it, so that's really nice. And then another little jersey vest. Well, it's not really little, is it? It's a men's jersey vest. Another one of these men's t-shirts. A pair of, these are just like really thin jersey shorts for men. We have another pair of those Mossy Oak camo shorts, so definitely keep a lookout for those in your stores as well. Alright, we also have these ones. They've got like a neon greeny yellow stripe down them. We have these, which are made of that like super moisture wicking material. It's kind of like cool to the touch, but it's almost got like a camouflage design on it as well. And these were the ones that I was on about from the brand, if the tag wants to come near to me, called Zone Pro. So that's in the boys and in the men's. I've seen a lot of duplicates. And we have these. I mean, this is going to be something that stands out on its own. You're not really going to have to remember this, so that's definitely one to keep an image of in your mind. And we have this, which is a super basic like athletic t-shirt for women. And then this men's t-shirt. And a lot of the men's t-shirts are super good quality, as far as I can tell anyway, but the material feels really nice. We've got another, just again, plain men's t-shirt. Let's see what this is. Oh, another vest, like jersey vest for men. And you kind of see that some of the designs and things like that are repeating, so most likely they may be available in multiple stores. Again, another one of these men's shirts. And then we have this one, which is by the brand Real Tree, which a few of you might have heard of. And this one is, let's see, that one's a yellow dot, Spring Summer 19 as well. So look out for brands as well. It's not just Dollar Tree specific brands. There's also this one. Gosh, what's happened to this one? Let me see if I can sort this one out. If it's going to want to sort itself out. Let me just take it off the hanger. Nope, it doesn't want to come off the hanger. So I'm not quite sure about this one, how the top is supposed to go, because it's kind of got this really weird bit at the top which doesn't seem to want to go somewhere unless it goes, I think it goes around your neck. It's like a high neck tee. There's that crisscross one. Then we have, again, these pyjamas. They're like a really soft velour, almost like velvet in like a blush purpley kind of colour. Like a purpley grey. We have this bright neon t-shirt, super simple. Another pair of women's joggers. So that's the thing that you might get thrown off by, because it's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for spring summer items, but then there's kind of like pyjamas and thick fleecy things thrown in. So definitely just keep an eye on everything, because like I said, there's going to be thousands probably of clothing items that are going to be included in this week. There you go. Another one of these vests actually, just remembered. I think I showed you one of those at the beginning. This is another grey oversized bed t-shirt. This one says Weekend Poppin'. Like I said, these would totally throw me me off if I didn't know what I was looking for. These are white dot, and these are definitely thick, fleecy girl joggers. And when I say thick, these are super, super thermally thick. Mixing it up a little bit here, we have the cutest little jelly shoes, toddler girl jelly shoes, and these are, let me see here. Yeah, so these, I'll show you this one because it's a little bit different, but these ones are yellow dot as well. The spring summer isn't down here, it's actually at the very top. It says spring summer 19, so definitely look around the tag and try and find spring summer 19 if you don't see it straight away, because sometimes it's I can't talk. Sometimes it's in a different place, so just bear that in mind. Alright, we're back to the shorts. So we have these women's jersey shorts. We have another duplicate pair of those men's shorts. Another men's just jersey, regular tee, cotton tee. And another one. There is another one, this is by Revolution. It says it's game time, and that's a little boys t-shirt. And this other little boys t-shirt is by Avengers. And then another one of those for boys. Let's have a look here. These are quite cute, these shorts. I quite like these, so they may be keeping. I may be keeping them. So they're like super floaty, and then they've got that little tie as well. I don't know whether they're a little bit too vibrant for me, I'm not quite sure, but I think they might fit. We shall see. Also got these. So like I said, the other ones had that camo design on them, but these kind of have just like stripes, but it's that same material, and it's by the same brand. So just keep a lookout for things like that. We have this little girl's t-shirt. We're getting to the bottom of this, guys, I promise you. This pair of shorts, I think I've already shown a pair like that. We have this vest top again. We have this, which again would throw me off because this is like a super, super fleecy material. And I think it's almost, to me, this would be like a winter pyjama set, possibly. And this is white dot, but this is spring summer 17. So again, don't just go by what the clothing looks like, because I wouldn't necessarily associate this with spring summer wear because of the material and how it looks. But it's in there, so definitely take note. This is a duplicate t-shirt again. We have this one, which almost is like a swimsuit cover-up because it feels like it's made of swimsuit material. And this one says, love to win, little girl's t-shirt. We have this one, which is really nice. It's a floral t-shirt. I quite like the look of that one. We have this set. It did come as a set, it actually just fell apart. But it came with this like ruffly pink, it's like a pyjama set, but it came with this ruffly pink shorts. And then, let me take this off so you can see. And then the matching shirt to go with it. Let's see, we have another vest, another duplicate vest, and another vest. So definitely look out for the vests. And a lot of these crisscross t-shirts seem to be coming up as well. So this one again is quite oversized, and it is like a reddy pink material. Another one of these oversized t-shirt dresses as well. In fact, I think this is exactly the same because it's got that neck strap on it. I think you can see that. You get the gist of it anyway. And then this one as well. And we're going to the final pieces. So there is this one. This tiny little pair of girls' shorts, again, made of almost like a swimsuit material. And this pair of athletic shorts. And last thing, oh no, one more. These athletic shorts. And I think this is a duplicate of what I just showed you a moment ago, where I said just take note of these boys' shorts because they do have that double stripe on them again. I was going to say, I thought these might have been Prozone as well.
Now I'm going to move on to the lawn and garden items. There wasn't much variation in what I got from the lawn and garden section, but I did get a few items that I still want to show you. One of the ones I want to highlight is this Miracle Grow that I got. It's just the plant food fertilizer, but people know that I can't grow plants to save my life at the moment, so I need all of this that I can get. Hopefully this comes in handy. But yeah, this was supposed to be an exclusion from the penny list. I wasn't aware of that at the time I went penny shopping, but this actually did ring up a penny for me. So if there's anybody that penny shops out there that was wondering about the Miracle Grow, I did actually get this for a penny, so it is possible that this could be a penny in your store as well. So yeah, I just got one of those. I also got this random chopping board as well, which again, let me see here. Yep, this was from Green Dot Home. So Green Dot Home was also on the penny list, and as you can see here, there is a green dot there, and this was just your regular plain chopping board. This isn't the best quality, but as far as chopping boards go for a penny, again, you really can't go wrong. Alright, so let's move on to the chimes, because I have a lot of wind chimes. I didn't actually realise I had this many, but again, these are probably better for a visual just because you're probably more likely to see them because there's probably not that vast amount of them. So I'm going to go through as many of these as I can. A lot of these are actually wrapped up, so it might be difficult for me to show you the whole thing, so I don't want chimes everywhere. And then it might turn into quite a noisy vlog.
But let's have a look. Alright, so this one, yeah, I can see that this could turn into a disaster quite quickly. So this one here is a frog. Obviously it's got the bronze chimes at the bottom there, and this one doesn't necessarily have any like green dot or, you know, any kind of dot to differentiate it. It's just the lawn and garden section essentially, which kind of has a tag that looks like this. And then you can tell that it's from this summer 19 because on the back just above the barcode it should say S19 or something of that nature. So here's a frog. We also have this one, which a lot of this is wrapped up. Again, I don't really want to get most of it out, but you can see a lot of it. So it's got this, it's got these pink butterflies, and it's also got like a crystal flower at the bottom. And it's also this one, which is green. So essentially, you're looking for exactly what I showed you there, but this one has a green. Gosh, it's looking very neon on camera. It's not as neon in real life, but yeah, you're looking for a green one there. We have this one, which is everything's getting a little bit tangled in these bags. Let me see if I can. There we go. This one is basically like a really wooden one. Almost looks like it's got a coconut on the top there. But yeah, that one is definitely all wood. Or wood effect anyway. We have this one, which is very, very wrapped up, but it almost has... Let's have a look if I can get it out. I'm trying my best for you guys. So this one is a sun with a face on it. So let me see if I can show you this. You see that? I think that gives you a good visual of that one, without getting the whole thing out. I have another one of those green ones here. You get a lot of wind chimes, guys. This is what it's going to look like coming out of the bag, because these things get tangled. Let me see if I can do my best to separate these. Alright, there's also this one. I quite like this one. It's probably still a bit on the garish side, but this is a little butterfly. It's like an iridescent wing. So that's kind of a unique one to look out for. I also have this one here, which is like a bird's house with a little flower on there. And again, the labels of these all look the same, so the lawn and garden is all going to look a little bit like this, but it does have the spring 19 just above the barcode. So that's what you're looking for when you're looking for these wind chimes. There's also another one which has, I think I prefer this one a little bit better actually, but that's a birdhouse again with a pink flower. There's also a green birdhouse as well. There is this one. I told you this vlog's going to get noisy. Alright, so there is this one. Obviously these would look a lot more put together if I untangled everything, but you get the general gist of what this one looks like. We also have this one, which is a cute little ladybug. And the wings are actually almost on springs, so they will move as well. Not doing my best to show you this, but you get the idea. I like that one. Also have another one in here. I should have untangled these all before I came on, but... You know, this is why wind chimes, guys, need to be wrapped separately, because this just looks like an absolute nightmare situation. Okay. So here's another one that I can quickly show you. This one is almost a sun again. Well, it is a sun with a face on it. I have another one of the, like the pink butterfly ones. Another birdhouse. That one's in green again. And then this one is a frog, and that has like a spring in the middle. Let's see if I can take this one out. So that's Mr. Frog. And sorry if I keep looking on this side, it's a phone, so really there isn't that much of a lens to look into, but I obviously am looking where I'm putting everything. I think, in this little nest that I still haven't untangled, we basically have another birdhouse here, and we also have another one of those ladybugs. So that's basically what is in this tangled mess. So basically duplicates. And then, let's have a look again. Yeah, we have basically these are all going to be duplicates, so this one is another one of the ladybugs. I've got another one of those pink butterflies down here, and another one of those, the red suns with the faces on them. So that's everything. Everything as far as wind chimes go, which thank goodness, that was chaotic. Random other item, I got this home item, and this was green dot as well as that chopping board which I showed you a moment ago. And that just says home is where the sun shines. So we have that. And the last thing that I got was this wind spinner stake. So that comes in a box, but you can see what it should look like on the front. And this is basically what the box looks like, so definitely keep an eye out for something like that. Again, this is what the lawn and garden logo and everything looks like, so there isn't that green dot or anything like that. But you will see in this particular case, just below the barcode or to the left of the barcode, it does still say the spring 19. So everything's pretty self-explanatory when it comes to finding these items. Like I said, there are some exclusions, but you should, if you go into the Dollar General and you see a lot of the items that you've seen me show here, I'd be pretty confident that they are
So
a penny.
I hope you've enjoyed this haul. I know it has been quite long, but if you can use anything from this video, it is just to remember some of the visuals of some of the items and do your best to find some of them in your store, or just take the knowledge from this video and apply it in your particular location. That's good as well. If you have any questions for me whatsoever, please leave them in the comments below. I'll try and get back to as many as I possibly can. Like I said, this video is not to go into penny shopping in detail. This is to show you examples of this particular week for people that might be interested in that, especially since it was such a big penny list, or penny lists, should I say. So yeah, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I do have a previous video that I will link to, which I did put a lot of information in about penny shopping, so that might be quite overwhelming. So I would also just recommend you do a Google search or a YouTube search, because there's a lot of other people that do a lot of really informative videos about penny shopping. So definitely do as much research as you possibly can if you're new to it, because if you can go in armoured with as much knowledge and as much education on penny shopping, then you'll probably do better than most. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.